I've been using the DrunkDeer G65 keyboard for multiple months now, and I've really been enjoying it. So when I saw DrunkDeer release an aluminum case for it, I had to check it out. I reached out to the company to see if they would send one over for me to check out, and they agreed. They do not, however, decide what I say in this video. So let's start by opening up the box and see what we find inside. Inside the box, you'll find the same keycap puller and USB A to C cable that they ship with the keyboard. I'm not really sure why they also ship those things out with the case itself, but I guess they get a few bonus points for that.
Bonus points to you, by the way, for helping out the channel if you use a link in the description or pinned comment to buy this case or any of my other gear at no extra cost to you.
I love you. Mwah.
You're also going to find some small screws required for the install that you're going to see later, along with a small screwdriver. And of course, you're going to find the aluminum case itself. So let's open this up and have a quick look at it. I gotta say, everything in here is packaged pretty nicely and the case feels nice and heavy. Inside the case, there's a thin plastic sheet to protect the board from contacting the case. On the backside, you'll find a weight with a mirror finish that is nicely protected with some plastic film. So let's do a little ASMR peeling of that once we finish the install. The case weighs in at 1,163 grams or just about 2.5 pounds. Now let's go get it installed and do some comparisons. For reference, this is what the keyboard sounds like with the stock plastic case. To swap the cases, the first thing we have to do is remove a few of these keycaps to expose all of the screws. Next up, we got to get all the screws out so we can remove the PCB, and doing that, you'll notice that I've previously done a tape mod on here to improve the sound of the keyboard. The next step is to place the PCB into its new home, and as you'd expect, it fits in here like a hand in the glove.
Like a glove!
Quick sound check before putting everything back together. I also tried putting the case foam from the plastic case in here, and while it fits perfectly inside the case, the USB port won't line up with the hole on the back of the case, so that's unfortunately a no-no. Time to put everything back together. Here you can see the screwdriver as well as the new screws that came in the box. Pop the screws back in, then the keycaps go back on. Then it's finally time to peel that plastic off the back, and after that, all that's left to do is plug it back into the PC and see how we like it. So, plugging it back in, lights come back on, so let's go ahead and find out how it sounds. So what do I think? I absolutely love the typing feel with the aluminum case. I also think overall it sounds better now, even though I think actually I prefer how the spacebar sounded before, but hopefully I can fix that maybe with some spacebar foam. I definitely like the new look and feel better, and it's nice and heavy so it stays in place where I put it without sliding around. So should you get this? It really depends. It definitely is not a necessity, but it will make your keyboard look, sound, and feel much nicer. So if you have a little bit of money burning a hole in your pocket, I say go for it. And if not, then maybe save your money. If you do want to pick one up, I'll put a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment. And if you want to see a more in-depth review of this keyboard, you can check out the video on the left side of your screen.